Hey everybody, Chris Bond 21 here, and welcome back to Let's Play Kingdom Hearts 2. On the last episode, we took care of all of Atlantica. It was 55 minutes of cringe, crying, and a lot of bad lyrics. But other than that, we got through it generally pain-free. We managed to pick up the Blizzard upgrade upon leaving, and the synthesis item that technically I don't really need for this playthrough because I'm not doing the synthesis shop, but what you would need if you wanted to complete getting the ultimate weapon here in Kingdom Hearts 2. So yeah, Atlantica is kind of is a necessary annoyance in some ways, but we are moving on from that and heading back into the fun stuff, or at least the end game stuff here before we get, well, the pre-end game stuff before we get totally into the end game itself. And we have to go back to Hallow Bastion. There's two keyholes left on this one. One episode popped up when we collected the final torn page for 100 Acre Wood. But we're not going to be able to do that because upon landing in here, I believe it's going to trigger... Yeah, it's going to trigger the special episode that appeared after we beat the Pride Lands, which basically is a return, not really to Hallow Bastion itself, but a return to Space Paranoids, because we actually haven't gone back to that world, and we haven't completed it yet. So that is what we were going to be doing today, finishing up Space Paranoid. So without any further ado, let's see what's going on in Hallow Bastion, and what will exactly bring us back into cyberspace.
Wait a sec. I thought everything was supposed to be under control here.
Hell yeah!
Must be Organization 13 again. We better go see Leon.
So it looks like Hallow Bastion is not all well and good. We have some issues going on. Let's talk to Cloud real fast. I don't think it triggers anything, but let's talk to him. I'm not interested in what becomes of this world. Besides, you and the others should be able to handle things. Yeah, so way to go, Cloud. Looks like you're not helping out. Alright, let's see. Can we talk to Scrooge? I wonder if this will give us... Every time I talk to Scrooge, I get a cutscene. Bless me bagpipes. I did it. I recreated sea salt ice cream. Can we try some? Of course. Oh boy, this is good. So salty, but sweet. It's unique. When I was a lad, all the kids were crazy for it. Yeah, so sea salt ice cream. It's actually a reference. I haven't really been mentioning it. You might be wondering, what's with all the ice cream? There's a lot of ice cream. First cutscene. Alright, so these Heartless look familiar, but what the hell are they doing here in Hallow Bastion? These look like the Heartless from Space Paranoids. What the heck's going on? See, I haven't mentioned this, but you might be wondering, what's with all the ice cream? And yeah, in a later game, the ice cream gets explained a little bit better than just being a little Easter egg. But apparently, Tatsunamura went to Disneyland Tokyo, one of their sea resorts, and apparently that was something they served. There was an ice cream flavor called sea salt ice cream, because I actually was wondering if it was actually a thing that you can get at Disney. And that's another fight you still can't finish at this point in the game. Really, at this point in the game? Come on in. Wait just a second. What happened to this place? Didn't that Heartless look like the one from Tron's world? Come on, just get inside. Why can't you let us finish the fight? Sid still tapping away on that keyboard. Hurry up, Sid. Give me a second. Confound it, hurry! Why, you... What's going on? Talk about your good timing. The MCP's racking havoc inside the computer. Not again. According to Leon, anyway.
He went on over to Ansom's study to find out what all the ruckus was about. Turns out the MCP is using the data in that computer to crank out Heartless. The MCP's been messing around with the town's control system, too.
That MCP sure doesn't know when to quit, does it?
That's a computer program for you. How's Tron doing? We can't reach him. We figured he must have been forced onto the game grid. And it don't sound like a particularly fun game either. Aw. We'll go check on Tron. Thanks, kid. We're putting together an MCP eradication program. I got a hunch it's almost finished, too. Well, I hope your hunch is right for once. Listen, we're gonna need Tron help when that eradicator's complete. Don't sweat it. We'll make sure to tell Tron. Remember, boys, we're counting on you. Roger. Yeah, so we could go to the 100-acre wood, but why interrupt this episode's main plot? So yeah, all the Heartless that will be faced, well actually it's going to be a mix of both Heartless. It's going to be the regular Heartless that we would see in Hallow Bastion, plus the ones from Space Paranoids that are being cranked out of the computer system into the real world. So again, this is what I really like about the Hallow Bastion world, combining with the Space Paranoid worlds, because it shows like how everything's sort of connected to each other, because we really don't get a whole lot of that in Kingdom Hearts because of the whole world organization thing, where it's basically everybody has to stay behind their own border walls and you can't really do a lot of cross-connection things. So it's like we're never really going to see like Aladdin teaming up with Hercules or something like that. Like, I mean, technically that's like what the Disney universe is. It's everybody's together, sort of. But in Kingdom Hearts there obviously are rules, and also we have to be careful now because the MCP is screwing around with Cid's town defense system, so it's starting to hurt us. So we have to be careful. So yeah, I'm going to try my best to make our way to Ansem's lab, and we should be able to get there with relative ease. I don't think these Heartless should give me too much of a problem. Ooh, I really wanted to get that. Also, I wonder if I can level up the drive forms anymore. Probably not. Set over here. Should be something popping up. Nope, not yet. Red set to the restoration site. Yeah, I didn't get to show this off last time, I think, because the cutscene made me run through this, but I want to show what happened last time. Yeah, there's still a few more chests that we missed. Yeah, so if you look at Jiminy's journal right now, under the chest, you'll probably notice that there's a bunch missing that we haven't gotten to yet, and that's because it's all part of that Cavern of Remembrance thing. Technically, right now, we could do a little bit of the Cavern of Remembrance, because I have the high jump ability, I have the quick run ability, and I have aerial dodge. So yeah, this was a wall, now open. And I got one of my AP. Oh, there is another AP boost. Oh, thank God, because I really need an AP boost, and I'm sick of waiting for me to level up and get it. I'll probably actually get it on this level up. Watch, I bet you anything I'm gonna get it now. These guys are a little bit of a pain. Also, I feel like I need more combo moves. I feel like I used to have a lot more at this point. Maybe I'm just thinking about the end game, and I'm just thinking too far ahead. I don't know. It's probably different here in Final Mix. Let me wait a little bit. I'm sure this guy will bump. Yep. All right, let's slam it down, spike it into the ground, kill that guy next to me. Or I'm just going to kill him, probably. I'm probably just going to kill this guy. And he's going to do that thing again. Let's use uppercut. Boom, explosion. Nice. Oh, I hate when that doesn't work. It's like I want to hit him, but I can't. Yeah, the freaking town system thing. If you die here, honestly, I wouldn't be too against it because the stupid town thing is enough to probably hurt you. Yeah, God, I'm going to die. I don't think I have any items. I have Mega Push. That should be enough to at least cover me. And let me just open up this. We got a moon recipe. That's another thing to make in the synthesis shop. So I'm going to just head out here. Yep, we got some new things over here. Yeah, definitely wish... I don't think I have a stronger Keyblade right now, but... my magic increase. That's kind of good. Well, good for leveling up Wisdom Form when I get back to that at some point. So let's head to the postern. And I believe there's actually a cutscene we're going to have to deal with here. So... in Jiminy's journal, it tells you that you need to meet the 3 girls again. He's talking about Yuna, Riku, and Pain over here. So if you talk to Pain, Hey Riku, stop that singing and listen to you. Riches, riches, I'm so happy. You gotta talk to Yuna to continue that.
Liars!
What?
Leon doesn't have any treasure!
And we fought for you guys.
Donald!
Well, I had to tell him something.
I don't see how we're gonna work this out.
So what should we do?
Why do you think they would trick us like that? We worked so hard to help them out. All we got was a total. It's not fair.
They'll just take responsibility for what they did.
Okay.
Yeah.
This'll be great.
Good call.
Okay, it's go time.
We're just going to take your treasure.
But we don't have anything.
You sure?
Let's take a look. Ooh. Hey, Uni, I took a look, and sure enough.
Okay, we've decided. The Gullwings are taking all your items.
You gotta be kidding me.
Oh, Foofy.
This stinks.
So not cool.
Look, sorry we tricked you, but
Forget about it. Leon told us the whole story. He said your journey's been pretty rough.
So it wouldn't really be right if we took your things.
We'll root for you. Here, this is from us.
Bye. Good luck on your journey.
And now we can pick up that chest, and it will be a Keyblade. I believe Gullwing will be it, but unfortunately, I'm going to check real fast, because after the last game where I thought Oblivion was the best Keyblade, and it turned out that wasn't the case, I'm not taking any chances this time. So let me just double check on this, but I'm pretty sure Abyss does nothing, Gullwing does nothing. Yeah, because technically, you could have gotten the Gullwing Keyblade right after you completed Hallow Bastion's last episode, which means that we went through about 7 extra worlds that we probably didn't need to deal with. So yeah, if you went back and did it then, you probably might have been able to use it. Maybe you could have put it on one of the other drive forms. But as of right now, it's not a very strong Keyblade anymore because we definitely waited too long. Sometimes I hate that some of the Keyblades are optional like that because you can kind of not get them in time when the game should be giving them to you. Jeez. Remember when I said I was a pretty good level? I'm starting to regret that immediately. I think it's mostly because we're getting towards the end game and things are getting a lot stronger. So yeah, trying to do this level without doing the other world, without doing the Pride Lands, would almost be like suicide, I think, if you wanted to try that. Dark Crystal. Alright, here we go. Also, I think this is going to be a bit of a pain to do these guys. They have so much health. Like, look at this stuff. I mean, you're supposed to probably use like the limit breaks and things like that to make this a little bit easier, but I have so little amount of magic right now that I'm not thinking about that. Also, do you see how much points of experience these things are giving me? Oh boy. Yep, this is why I like having once more, because it makes everything a lot easier. Let's see if I can hit this guy. Ow, 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 ow. Pain. It's also painful because the stupid town defense system thing is hurting me. It's like, isn't that that's not fair? There's too much pain. Ugh, of course, it has to be all of the. I knew it. I knew it was gonna happen. They have to throw in all of the stupid freaking giant ass enemies, like those freaking purple guys, the red things. Because oh no, we can't just have the standard Heartless from Tron's world. Oh no, that'd be too easy. We gotta have all the freaking annoying ones that are gonna try to kill me and do all these aerial random moves that are throw me up in the air. I hate these things because you gotta kill them super fast. If you don't kill them really fast, and the things stay. Like I said, the bombs will stay out in the midair. It's so annoying to do that. And plus the fact I gotta deal with the freaking floor thing blowing up every 2 seconds. So yeah, we're making our way to the end here. The end of the game is coming. It's coming a little slow, but we're getting there. We are getting there. It's just I still haven't quite figured out what I'm going to be doing for post-game content and what I'm going to do before we fight the final boss, because I liked what I did last time, but again, I don't want to do I'm going to have 2 separate files because I just, like I mentioned this a few episodes ago, I had to play through my 100% file to get the secret ending so that I can cue that up for you guys when we beat the game. Because I'm probably not going to have that on this file because I'm not going to do all the journal stuff. Because on Proud Mode you have to complete the journal, and I'm definitely not going to be doing that. But when I was playing through it, I realized that being level 100 and having all the bonus things and doing everything that I would need to do to successfully beat all of the post-game stuff, yeah, I killed the final boss like in 3 hits. Like, it was embarrassing. Like, he kept wailing on me, and I wasn't even paying attention. I was watching a video, and I just mashed X, and I won. But again, I'm level 100, and I have a bunch of stat increases thanks to some post-game stuff. So, yeah, not exactly a fair comparison, if you ask me. And I don't even know if I want to fight these guys because I feel like I'm going to die. And then I'm going to have to reset the room, and I really don't want to have to do that. But I know it's going to happen. I want to see if maybe I can get to... I'm doing pretty good right now. Nope. You know, I'm going to do the phone real fast. You know, I thought that might have been it. It happened again. The drive form that I've been desperately trying to get to show you guys. It's always happening off screen. I hate this. I really want to show you guys what it looks like, and I feel like I'm never going to get to show you guys. I'm going to have to just queue it up probably at random, and I'll just have to load the game with it on. Because I really don't think I'm ever going to be able to show you guys. Let me revert. Yeah, I'll revert back. Alright, we're here. No Heartless in this little hallway. Let's go see if Leon is here, if he can help us with what's going on with Tron. Oh, sorry, I didn't realize that had text. Gosh, it's only us. You can't talk to Tron if this room gets taken over. Did you check in with Sid? Uh-huh. And the Eradicator? It's almost done. Great. Say, Leon, why don't you go to work with Sid? I have this place under control. Are you sure? All by yourself? Sorry, it's all yours. How's Tron? We still can't get in touch with him. Maybe you guys should give it a shot. No, we'll go talk to him in person. Then I have a favor to ask. When you find Tron, can you tell him to come to the I.O. Tower? That's where we're going to upload the MCP eradication program. The I.O. Tower. Got it. Thanks, and watch your back. Alright, so Leon's going to go get that drive. And that means we need to enter. So we got Sleeping Lion, another Keyblade that will be somewhat pointless for us.
We'll be there soon, Tron.
And we wasted a vocal text just for one little thing. So yeah, we gotta head back to the pit cell and check on Tron. Let's see if Tron's okay.
Gorge, hope Tron's okay.
Me too. Let's head for the game grid. Great! The terminal works!
Let's go!
Yeah, of course they're not going to actually do it for us. So yeah, we got to go back to the game grid, back to the light cycles. I don't know if we have to do a minigame here again. I kind of forget.
Finished? Would be, if it weren't for the old loon's magic.
Old loon, you say?
I'm trying to work here.
Oh, I'll show you who's old.
Done! Yeah! There you go, Leon. One homemade program. A Looney Wizard special.
This had better work.
I'm off.
Be on your guard.
Tron!
Careful! Watch out!
Hold on!
Yeah, so not a minigame with the light cycles. We just have to defeat all the Heartless, which should be somewhat difficult to do, considering I was kind of dying even in Hallow Bastion a little bit. So the best thing to do would be most likely to take out the big guys first. Thank God I have a lot of nice combos to take them out in the air, so I should just be able to keep wailing into them. But again, these guys, sometimes it can be really annoying when they do this, because their moves, like, I don't know, it seems like they have like really wide area, like damage things. So sometimes it can really hurt. I have a good, like, the aerial dodge thing will help too, because that'll reflect moves off. So if they shoot anything at me, I can try to like reflect it off my body, which is kind of the coolest thing about aerial dodge. And it's probably gonna spawn in some more enemies. Oh, we got quick blade. I never actually get to use quick blade because I always kill these things way too fast. All right, we got one more. This should be it. Yep, that's it. That's pretty good. Not gonna level up anytime soon, but we'll see what happens. You really saved me. Don't mention it. What's going on here? The MCP is ready to wage all-out war against the users. What's been happening on the outside? Well, there's this machine making Heartless. It's gone totally berserk. The town's control system is having problems too. But Sid's putting together a program that can de-res the MCP. Once we pick it up at the I.O. tower, he thinks we can use it to stop the MCP for good. Let's try it. Great. So who's this Sid? He's a friend of ours. Leon, Merlin, Aerith, Yuffie, they're all outside worrying about you, Tron. I must have a lot of user friends. That program ought to be done by now, don't you think? To the tower. Let's go. Alright, so Tron has joined the party. Nice. And we should be able to make it on our merry way, heading out back towards the canyon. So yeah, we're going to go a little bit further here into Space Paranoids. There's a couple of new areas we're going to go to. But first, let's take care of whatever the heck's in the canyon right now. Just get some extra leveling up points. Again, you could go, I think honestly it's probably a little bit safer to just go for the standard. Oh god, that hurt. Thank god I have high defense, otherwise I would be getting slaughtered right now. And I just want to kill this guy real fast. Yeah, we got 600 points of experience. Okay, but that's a... I think I still have the little cannon guys here. Yeah, we saw these guys in Pirates of the Caribbean level. They're a little bit different here, but generally the same thing. They just shoot out the cannonball and you gotta move. And of course, there's gotta be two of these things because God forbid there only be one. I'm trying to do my best here. I'm trying to do my best. I'm gonna die. I am gonna die. Because I know Donald isn't gonna heal me. No, I think Donald may have healed me. 600 points of experience. Yeah, you just gotta use that vertical slash and then continue with the combo. That should be enough to kill them out because it's at least a little bit more combos. I really wish I could put on the air combo boost, but now God forbid that works. Did it work? I think he does. Alright, let's heal everybody up. And we're gonna have to take this elevator this time. Actually, is this the I.O. tower? Yeah, I.O. tower hallway.
Almost there!
Out of the way!
Well, looks like we got a little bit more Heartless to deal with before we can get to the I.O. tower. So let's take care of these guys. Looks like they're the easy ones for right now, but we know damn well one of our purple buddies is going to show up in about, 5 seconds to make this really annoying. Alright, here we go. Alright, I like the quick moves. Oh, I think he got him stuck on the floor. Any second now it's going to come. Yep, there it is. And I don't have the ability to use Tron's limit break just yet, so this is going to be slightly awkward. Alright, there we go. I'm taking good damage off of him. It's not too bad, and I am holding my own pretty well. Not great, but I am doing better than I thought I should be doing at this point. I should be the right level. I should be okay. I shouldn't die as much. Or at all, really. We should be able to get through this relatively with ease. I am going to use the setup command with Tron. Just make this a little bit easier because there are two of them, and I would just rather get through these as fast as possible. Yeah, because we have the higher limit breaks on, this will go on a lot longer, and we should be able to take these guys out a lot faster. So let's see, we got most of their health down, and this final reprogram thing should do it. One down. And looks like we're just going to finish this guy up. Two down. Yeah, another one. Oh, good. At least he's getting still killed by some of the programming things. That's pretty nice. We fell too fast. There's no way to really guard against it. Yeah, see, that was nice. The aerial dodge helped me out there. Otherwise, I probably would have died. Nice. And only 9,000 points away to the next level. So I might level up. Also, I like how this time they don't lock you. They don't do a cutscene. You just can run into the IO tower to get the program.
Warning. User control is terminated indefinitely.
No good.
Leon, let me try.
This is your final warning. Stop at once.
Bon appetit. Don't talk with your mouth full.
What? What are you loading?
Nothing's come in yet.
Leon, come on!
There.
All right.
What's it like? This is very strange.
That's more than Spartak.
Huh? There's a power booster for me. And flight routines for the solar sailor.
Meaning we're set?
Well, like you users say, we won't know till we give it a try. We'll need a sailor to reach the MCP, so let's get to the simulation hangar.
Alright, Tron learned a new ability. Might need to equip that. I'll double check and make sure if it's on. That's Sora. Nope, not Tron. Huh. Maybe it's just a regular ability. Okay. Nothing else to do here. Let's head back out into the hallway. And we have to head to the simulator room, which was on the other side. We didn't go that way when we were last here, so I'm just gonna fight my way to the other side of the room. Hopefully this doesn't kill me. Ugh, come on. Jeez, man, these guys have so much health. It's not funny. Yeah, so we are reaching the end here of our playthrough. So sad, but we have to get to the end at some point. I know, but again, the great thing about Final Mix is that there is so much more to do here in the post game than there would be if we were playing the original PS2 version, because that sort of just has like one little thing and we would be done with that in probably a day. Also, I am going to probably have to grind on this file and do sort of a, I guess not really a secondary file, but I will have to do one thing on this file. The rest we're going to use my 100% completion file because it's just a little bit easier to get everything out in the open. The other way it's a little too confusing and I'll have to do way too much grinding, and I don't really want to do all that here because I want to try to move through this as fast as possible. I'm making pretty good time. I went through 3 Kingdom Hearts games and it took me about, what, like 4 months? And I'm hoping we can reach the end of the series of games before we hit the end of the year and before Kingdom Hearts 3 gets released. So, yeah. I was also wondering, I was thinking about this the other day about a Tron world in Kingdom Hearts 3. I mean, it's technically possible. They could do something with the Tron sequel. I know we technically did that in a later game, but still, the view's great, but I feel like a sitting duck for the enemy. Did you hear that? The solar sail moves on waves of light. If it's too heavy, it'll slip off the waves and eventually fall. Yeah, so we got to be careful here. This is sort of like a little bit of a mini game. Or an obstacle.
You've got to keep a lookout. The MCP isn't going to just let us waltz in.
Alright, so a little bit of a mini game, sort of here. So the Solar Sailor can only have a certain number of enemies on it. Too much enemies and the weight overloads, and the thing will fall off and you die. So basically you have to keep an eye on the weight. And of course we have to fight the giant, as big as friggin' Heartless that the level has. And 2 of them is more than enough to tip it over if you keep letting them go. So again, you gotta hope that you get these things really fast. So it's at this point that you're probably gonna want to have a strong level Keyblade and want to have good strength on too, just to make this a little bit easier. And you want to just, every time the Heartless shows up, just quickly run over to it. I think killing them slowly brings it down, but once weight's been applied to it, it's kind of screwed, so you want to be careful. You don't want to let that thing go. Yeah, with this much, it'll tell you in the information thing with too much weight, you have to try again. So just give it another shot, and just keep trying it until you get the right thing. Quick, ah, damn it! I didn't see him coming. Yeah, 2 seconds. Skip the scene. Yeah, we gotta try this again. I'm gonna use Tron's limit break. Hopefully this time. Yep, I'll use Tron's limit break when we start. Just make it a little bit easier. Setting out all these little cluster things should make it a little easier to handle. This is the burst pulse. Yeah, I do like the limit breaks. The limit breaks are a lot of fun. Though there are times when I do feel like the game has way too many options for combat. Like there's the limit breaks, there's the regular magic, there's your regular attacks, there's the drive forms, there's the different kind of drive forms. I just feel like there's a lot of options with combat. I mean, it keeps combat fresh though. That's the positive to it also. I mean, it's kind of a duality type of thing. It's like a double-edged sword where, yeah, there's a million things to do, which makes the game, yeah, a little bit easier in some respects, because obviously you're not going to have to worry too much about, you know, oh, how do I fight this guy? In the first Kingdom Hearts, it was basically either you're going to do the standard ground combos or you're going to do the aerial combos, and occasionally maybe you had a special ability that you could use, like Sonic Blade or Aris Arkham or something like Ragnarok. Something like that you might have had. Here in Kingdom Hearts 2 though, it's like every fight can be technically always a different way of challenging yourself with it, because it can be like, okay, I'm just going to use my I'm going to use my regular Keyblade moves. I'm not going to do anything crazy, or oh, maybe now I'll just use magic. And so there's definitely different ways to play the game in that respect. And of course there's got to be another freaking purple guy, 2 of them, because of course. And I think I might be able to use Tron's limit break again. Yep, there we go. Let's finish this off with Tron. I don't really want to die, and I think with 3 of these things it might be too difficult, and they might get me into a bad animation where I get stuck and I die. Let's just throw it out. Yeah, there we go. I love when they like gang around you, because the stupid Heartless don't know, like, oh, they're unloading a move that's going to totally kill. I got defense increase, that's nice, and finishing plus, great. I got a lot of AP. I need AP. I really need AP. I'm starting to get so many moves that I don't even think I can do anything with half of them. And that should do it. I got Explosion, which is a nice move that I also can't put on. I think that's the problem. There's just too many things. There's just too many moves in Kingdom Hearts 2 that I can't put on.
The MCP is straight ahead.
Time to settle things for good.
Alright, so these are the last 2 chests in Space Paranoids. There's one of the Eureka columns, the plus. There's an AP boost. This is the computer. You can head back in. So now when you exit this, you can actually get back to this area first. There's 2 chests over here. One, I believe, is the map. The other, I believe, is an item we can equip. I believe, if I got that right, or it's a power-up. Ah, Cosmic Arts. Yep, this is going to be nice. That's what I really need to put on. I really need to put on the ability rings. I really should go shopping at some point. Make this a little bit easier on myself. So yeah, ability, let's put on Cosmic Arcs. Yeah, that brings up the AP a little bit, and I think we have one in the stock. I'll put that on real quick. Go to my abilities, I'll go to Sora. Let's take a look and see what we got. So we got once more. Nothing too crazy here. There's a bunch of things we could put on. I'm going to do Explosion, because that's a cool one. I'm also going to put on Air Combo Plus. Do the ones, because they're only one thing. Reaction Boost I could do. Damage Drive. I'll put that on too. This way we can get into the drive from a little faster. So yeah, this is it. The final battle again.
Who was that?
Sark, the MCP's number 2.
Tenacious little bugs. Your time is up. Prepare for de-resolution.
Alright, so this is a fun fight. I think this is the first fight, which isn't that bad. So yeah, you get to finally fight Sark, but he's not exactly a crazy amount of health. He really doesn't have that much health overall. I think he only has a couple of bars. Let's take a look. Yep, yeah, he only has 2 bars of health. Hardly anything to worry about. And dude doesn't really have a whole lot to work with here, so he's a pushover. He teleports a little bit, but that's really the worst he's got. Everything else, he's pretty much pushover. Look at this. I am wailing into him. Let's see if I can do Explosion. So yeah, explode. I was going to try to use that thing when he throws out his disc, but I accidentally hit this. This is why sometimes having the auto limits don't always work. So yeah, let's throw all this stuff out at Sark. It should be pretty easy because he's in front of me. Probably won't take too much of the bonus. I think the bosses don't do too much damage with the limits. Just the end move might take like a bit of a chunk off his health bar, but probably not much of one. Yeah, that's pretty good. Alright, let's finish him off. 1, 2. Yep, that was easy. Pretty easy.
You're very persistent, Tron.
I'm also better than you.
We would have made a great team.
Now for the MCP.
This thing is the MCP?
That's it. Ugly, isn't it?
Tron, don't you understand? We don't need users. We've advanced. They're superfluous. Be a part of me, and together the world will be ours to control.
MCP. You still don't get it, do you?
Sark! Sark! All my functions are now yours.
So Giant Man here and the MCP. That's the final real fight. This actually is pretty cool. He's not much of a challenge, still, even as Jumbo Sark over here. You just gotta hit him by the legs, because his Achilles heel is, of course, his weak spot. Explosion is a good move to have. And then once he lands down, you can wail on him again. He only has a bar and like a quarter, and it's pretty easy to knock that out in one go. Don't really have enough just yet, but it's easy enough to get him back down on the ground again. Just whack him in the legs. He'll fall down, because apparently his legs are his weak spot when you're a computer program. And this should be able to do it. 1, 2, 3, boom. Okay, he's dead. And once that happens, then the real part of the fight begins. So you want to go over here, and you got to break the barrier protecting the MCP. So once you take a few good hits, you get it, and then you get to press the triangle button, and you get to delete him. Unfortunately, this means you have to press and mash the triangle button for his entire health bar, which is all 4 damn things. And eventually, he's going to get pissy and throw this back at you. So you want to be careful with that. Again, you don't have to kill Sark, but Sark will be more of an annoyance if you leave him alive. But thankfully, he doesn't spawn back after every go, so you can just quickly get right back in there, and hopefully Sark isn't coming right now. I'd like to get him down another bar of health. Nope, Sark was alive, damn it. I was hoping he wouldn't respawn yet, but I should have figured that was gonna be a different thing. Yeah, so break his legs, break his legs. Very, very cheap texture on that. Whack him in the head, whack him in the head. I like this one because it's kind of cool because you get to go back and forth between the two of them. So it's kind of simplistic, but I like that it's kind of also... it's not really like a racing. I wish they had a timer on it. I mean, 'cause the way they're making it sound is like the town outside's getting overrun. So I would have liked a timer attached to this just to make it a little bit more engaging. But this is fun. And also, if you get lucky, once you break enough of the... Once you break... Tron is dead. That's why I can't do this. Where is Tron? Tron, come on! Sometimes you get lucky and you'll be right near the exit. And you can immediately just get right back into killing him. Yeah, so we just gotta keep spinning the disc, and I don't think it matters how fast you tap. Eventually, it's just gonna drop down on you and hit you. There's nothing you can really do about it. I'm gonna try to go quickly away from them. Yeah, sometimes they'll throw these things at you. You gotta be careful. Ah, damn it! I forgot how much that kind of hurts. Yeah, now he's gonna start spinning things. Oh boy. Oh, yep. There's a wall that protects you. Items. Let's do mega potion. Get everybody healed up. Alright, let's hit him in the legs. Yeah, so this one's pretty cool. Again, in the movie, I can't remember Tron because I saw it so long ago. But I'm pretty sure they didn't really have like a fight against Sark. Not that I can remember. I know for certain they didn't have this type of a thing where they fought the MCP like this. I definitely don't think that was there. But again, I cannot remember. I saw it so long ago. I've only ever watched Tron once because it's really hard to look at. And I'm not like trying to be like, oh, stuck up and be like, oh, the graphics are so primitive, I can't look at Tron. It's just, it was made with such a primitive style of like computer graphics that it's really hard to take a look at. And you gotta be careful when he does that. I'm gonna heal real fast so we don't die. Any chance we're near an opening? No, I think he fixed all the things here. So you gotta try to do this as fast as you can. Break it open. Here we go again. Should be able to get him down to 1 bar left. Let's see. Yep, he's coming back up again. Charge, and again, another hit. I'm gonna head back over to Stark because he's probably gonna... Let's see if I can do this. Oh, look at that. There's actually a crowd in this. There's actually a crowd in this fight. Wow, I did not know that. Let's see if I can do it real fast. While Stark is still kind of in limbo. Yeah, I think if you get lucky, you might be able to do it with one more go. All right, so he's down to the last bar. We just got to do it probably one more time. I'm going to stay over here real fast. Sark's probably going to come back to life, so I got to be a little careful here. Also, I want to heal because I don't want to die. Ah, damn it, Tron is dead, but I have a mega potion. Should help out. Yep, this should do it. Sark is probably alive at this point. I feel like I've left him dead for too long, so I'm probably not going to finish this. I'm probably going to get like an inch. Yep, I figured like an inch between his health. And yep, that's going to leave a mark in the morning. Yep, here comes Sark. I'm going to use the elixir just so that in case I don't die. I think I have enough items anyway for the post game if I need them for anything important. Not that items are really a big helpful thing in the late game, but still. Also, come on, guys, you're all dead. Ugh, jeez, why do I bother? Really should have put things on them. I know I shouldn't have. I know someone wrote in the comment section of the first game if I was going to equip things with balance goofy, but honestly, I find it more fun not to put anything on them because it makes it more challenging that it's just me on my own, and the fact that I can beat the game by myself is kind of fun. Or funny, I should say. Oh, there was the door. It was open. It was wide open. It's on the other side. Damn it. I am not going to make this, and I'm spinning around too much. You gotta try to stick in one area. The thing is, you can't lock on to a panel, so it's kind of like luck of the draw. Oh, there we go. Right over here. We should be able to do this. Tron is alive. And I think he only had a quarter left, so we are done. Maximum HP increase. We got the reflect element. See, this is why I played on proud mode, because if I hadn't, our HP would only be where, like, Sora's hair is. Yeah, I'll show you that off when we do the 100% file.
I see Tron has a silly side, too.
I learned it from you. Of course, I do have my silly limits.
Okay, then I'll tweak your program when I get back to the user world.
You? Maybe we better not try that.
Aw, how about it, guys? Singing Tron, dancing Tron. Sound good?
Yeah!
Okay, fine. But before I crash... Sora, Donald, Goofy, and all the users out there, thank you. You really helped me. You made me so much stronger. You taught me what friendship is truly all about, and I'll never forget it. As soon as I met you, I knew we were going to defeat the MCP and free the system. Isn't this what users do when they're sorry to say goodbye?
It's a first for me.
Gosh, Tron, it's like a promise that we'll see each other again real soon.
Okay. Well then. I promise.
Where are you going? Oh. Tron.
Things are settling down in town. The only Heartless left anywhere are the local variety. And it looks like there are fewer than before.
Now if we can just get those 3 back in one piece. You're here!
Welcome back!
How's the town?
A-okay.
Not a single trace of the MCP either. Everything's back to normal. We made it.
Hey, why the long face? What happened?
Tron just disappeared.
And he promised we'd see him again.
What's happening?
Greetings, friends. System is up and ready for user input.
Tron!
Stay in touch.
Yeah!
And boy, oh boy!
Hey, stop that. It tickles.
Tron is ticklish?
How about this?
Please stop that.
I think Tron's been hanging around those guys too much.
Wait, just a moment. I want to show you something I dug up from the system archives. You can see the town back when it was first built.
That's right. I remember now. Just like the old days.
I'd be fascinated to ascertain as to when the town got such a dreadful name as Hallow Bastion.
You know, this town had another name once. Radiant Garden.
And we got a new episode was added. I think I know what that is. But yeah, it turns out that that's the big twist for completing all the worlds. Turns out that Hallow Bastion has another name. That isn't its initial name. That was pretty much what I guess Maleficent called it, or what I guess it became called after, well, what they decided to call it after Maleficent took over. So yeah, it's originally called Radiant Garden, and the world of Radiant Garden plays a very important role, well, sort of, not late, well, later in our perspective, but in the past, Radiant Garden played a very important role in the origins of the entire story line that Kingdom Hearts follows. So that's the big thing there. There's one more keyhole, but that involves some extra little boss fight we're going to have to do. So this episode went about 50 minutes. Again, we're getting kind of long on these episodes. Next time, we're going to have another long one because we are going to do the 100 Acre Wood. We're going to take a break from all the fighting, do some mini games, have some fun before we tackle the ending stuff. But after we do the 100 Acre Wood, Assault of the Dreadnought here, we're going to go into Twilight Town, and we're going to just stick it through to the rest of the game. Everything else we're going to do in order at that point. There's still a little bit more things to do and a little bit more things to explain as we get to the end. But we are pretty much hitting the end game here, so we are almost done. A couple more episodes and we will be at the finale of Kingdom Hearts 2 already. Sad, but it happens so fast. It always does. I hate when we get to this point and we're almost done. But we have to move on. We have to keep continuing forward. So yeah, thank you guys for watching, and I will see you on the next part.